Hey everybody, Skye Spider here, Magic Veteran and Tarantula Queen. Just wanted to show you guys something in Pioneer that caught my attention today. I have a feeling we may know a card from the new set that needs to be banned in the format. I'm not 100% certain on if this is going to get a banning or not. I don't know if it's going to be that great, but what I saw definitely makes me think that there's a possibility. So earlier I was just screwing around playing the Bogles deck that the professor had on his channel this morning, Tolarian Community College, and I went up against another player, and I just want to show you what game one was, so so you can see how sudden this deck can happen. So first hand's terrible. I won the flip on this, by the way. Let me get the game log up as well. Does that not work on playbacks? Okay, it doesn't want to work on playbacks. Okay, so first one I mulliganed. This one is actually keepable. Always have to look for your one creature when you're playing Bogles. So kept that, threw back one of the land. I think it was the comes into play tap land. Opponent keeps their hand of 7. So I just play a tap land and I pass. Opponent plays a Temple of Mystery. I believe they scryed as a bottom. I think all their scries this game were to the bottom. They're digging for something, which will be more apparent in just a moment here. So of course I draw the 1-drop creature on turn 2. But I go ahead and stick with the plan, play the 2-drop. Pass over to my opponent. God, keying through these turns is a pain in the ass. Sorry about all this. They play another land. Then they play Strategic Planning. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Haven't really seen that played much before, but I assume this is just some variation of Dredgeless Dredge, a deck we've seen in the format before. So they throw Underworld Breach and another Strategic Planning in the graveyard. Now this is the card I'm specifically concerned about. This is an enchantment that makes it so each non-land card in your graveyard has Escape, equal to the card's mana cost plus 3 exiled cards. And then at the beginning of your end step, sacrifice it. This kind of Yawgmoth's Bargain, or no, not Yawgmoth's Bargain, Yawgmoth's Will. But with Escape, you can continue to play instants or sorceries over and over again, just at the cost of 3 cards. So that's their turn 2. So I draw a card. I've got a couple of enchantments to play here. I think I go for the Gift of Orzhova. I don't really know what they're playing, but lifelink and flying seems like a great idea. Get my evasion, get my life total up. I assume my opponent's going to be winning with damage. It's pretty naive of me. So swing in for 3, get a 6-life swing here. So turn 3, we get Frontier Bivouacs, and now there's their red mana. And they play Chronic Flooding on the Bivouac. So whenever the land is tapped, they mill 3 cards. Notice how that lines up perfectly with exile 3 additional cards. You might be able to see where this is going, but at this point I'm still thinking Dredge. I was just like, oh yeah, Underworld Breach makes perfect sense in a Dredge deck. You fill up your graveyard. So I draw another 1-drop enchantment. I think I just throw a Cartouche and all that glitters on my creature here. Man, you have to click a lot to go through these steps. So now I've got a 7/6 with first strike, flying, and lifelink. Normally that'd be really, really good on turn 4. Okay, we move through combat. I knock them to 10 and me to 30. I think I'm on clouds here. Next turn I'll probably draw another aura. I should have the game in the bag on my next turn. 5 turns is really fast in Pioneer. This format usually lasts until like turn 8 or 9, sometimes 10. This is a format where games go long. So okay, they play another land. Tap that for the Chronic Flooding. Mill 3. So that's for the red and 1. They play another Underworld Breach out of their hand. So as you can see, all the cards in the graveyard now have escape for their mana cost plus 3 exiled cards. And again, with the sorceries and instants, you can play them twice, or 3 times, or 4 times, however many you have mana and cards for. And here's where we start to go off the rails. Hidden Strings. You can tap or untap target permanent, then you may tap or untap another target permanent. So they choose their Temple of Mystery and the Frontier Bivouac. Have you spotted where we're going yet? So we untap those 2 lands. Hidden Strings goes to the graveyard, where it now gains escape. They tap Bivouac for a blue, which mills them for 3. Tap that for another blue. Then they exile 3 cards and play Hidden Strings again on the same 2 land. At this point, they can now play that card infinitely because they get 3 cards every time they do it. So let's go ahead and just hit play and let it go at its own speed now. So they keep milling. Let me go ahead and pause here. Another new card, Thassa's Oracle. This again has escape because of Underworld Breach, but when it enters the battlefield, okay, we skipped the first part. We don't really care about that. If your devotion to blue is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. So now they can infinitely untap these 2 lands, mill 3 every time they do it, and keep doing it. And then we'll just kind of let this ride for a little bit here. They're going to keep playing Hidden Strings, untapping the same 2 land. We're getting down to 26 cards in the deck here. 23 cards in the deck. There's 17. Like, you see where this is going at this point. They're going to mill themselves down to about 2 cards, or even 0 cards. And then play Thassa's Oracle from their graveyard. So 5 cards, we'll go ahead and slow down here. So they have 2 cards in their deck, 2 blue. They go ahead and play Hidden Stirrings again, or Hidden Strings, I keep wanting to call it Hidden Stirrings. And then they tap those 2 land for 2 blue again. As you can see, 0 cards in deck. Then they exile the 3 cards from the Chronic Flooding. And play Thassa's Oracle. When it enters, blah blah blah, you scry, equal to your devotion. They've got 3 blue devotion. And right there they win. So, turn 4 win. Underworld Breach may be as broken as Storm. And we all know that Storm, yeah, they said they'd never print Storm again. But we've got something that, in the right conditions, with a little bit of extra flooding, can go infinite. And then Thassa's Oracle can give you the win right on the spot. Unless you're playing counter spells, you can't stop this. They do pretty much everything in one turn. The only chance it would have had is removing the chronic flooding. So I had one turn to have enchantment removal, which if you're playing black or you're playing blue or you're playing red, you have no way of removing. So I'm in the right two colors for it, but I don't have it in the main deck. Game 2, I ended up getting a really good draw, and they just didn't get the combo in time. Game 3, they comboed off on turn 5. So this is something to look out for in Pioneer. We don't just have the Heliod and Walking Ballista infinite combo. We have Underworld Breach, Chronic Flooding, Thassa's Oracle infinite combo. So yeah, there's something else to watch out for in Pioneer. Again, keep an eye on Underworld Breach. That may be getting banned along with Walking Ballista or Heliod. My bet's on Walking Ballista, just because it breaks the color pie. And I don't think Heliod's gonna be an issue with any other future cards. Walking Ballista always has the potential to have more issues. But yeah, Underworld Breach is another one to consider. Yeah, just I wouldn't buy into this deck since it may be getting a banning, but we'll have to see. Until then, just keep in mind that this deck is out there, and yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. I guess bring enchantment removal or counter spells, and that's really about all you can do. And even then, they can just go off the next turn if you counter stuff, because they're just going to play another Underworld Breach and try again. Because yeah, they can do it every turn, just like Flashback and Storm had a baby. So hope you guys like this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all those good things. And be nice to spiders. I'll see you guys in the next video.